And there's Jim right there. Jim's wave. Say hi.
W6JWS shirt on.
There we go. That's perfect. Jim is so kind as to put the repeater here. There's the Roan towers that we're talking about putting up, the sections. And then here...
Picture of you two?
No, it's okay. No, we're doing video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then this is the tower right here that we've got so far. We're going to raise this sucker about another 20 foot if all goes well. So we'll see what we can do. This place has grown up actually quite a bit since the last time that we were here. So there's that. Now let me take you inside. And there's Jim's call sign right there. And then this is the repeater itself. So basically you have the repeater that's in the rack here, and then these are the cans, or these are the filters for the repeater, so that it separates the receive and transmit. And then we also have a battery backup, which is down here, and a lightning arrestor. So we're going to take some inventory. We want to improve the repeater, and let's see what we can do. Jim, let's step outside and let's see what we got. So we got the two sections, the two Roan sections. We've got some guy wire here, which is really, really nice. We've got our turnbuckles so that we can tie those guy wires down. We've got the coax that we're going to be using, the hard line, right here. All of these are ends, is that correct, Jim? Yeah, we're doing all ends, end connectors. There's also... We've got the clamps here for the guy wire as well. And these are what's referred to as a thimble. So these are the thimbles for the guy wire as well. And the guy wire goes around the thimble, and it keeps the guy wire from being chafed as it sits in the wind. So let's see here. Another thing that we've got here, this is probably the lightning arrestor.
That's the new lightning arrestor.
Yeah, the new lightning arrestor.
This is the antenna that's never been opened.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
Since I picked it up at the factory.
Okay, so this is the lightning arrestor that we're going to be using. They're both end connectors on, and this is a polyphaser right here. And Jim is opening up the antennas that we bought. Now this is, these are folded dipoles. They were bought specifically for this repeater's frequency. And so it took a long time to get these antennas made, and there they are. So basically it's a folded dipole is what it is, and then it also has the hard line that's connected to each of the folded dipoles, and then we got to mount those onto a mast. So I'm going to turn this off for just a little bit, and Jim and I are going to take a look at it a little bit here. Let's see what this says. Let me see if I can get it into the sunlight here, like that. So basically there it is. Now is it just, we only have two, we got 3 bays, is that right?
We have 4.
We have a 4-bay folded dipole antennas is what we've got.
And we'll need a mast to go with this.
Yeah.
But I don't know the length, so I haven't.
Okay. So we're gonna cut this off for just a minute and we'll be right back. Jim has his HF antenna over here. I don't know if you guys can see that with the sun. The sun is really quite stark, but he's got antennas over here. He's actually built the masts himself. And then here's the repeater side again, as we said. We got 2 sections though. We've got 2 Roan tower sections we got to put on, and it hinges towards us. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull it down. We're going to pull it down. It's going to go right along here and then around here. And I'm hoping we've got enough area to do that. I'm thinking about utilizing these ladders to hold that up. But Jim, basically, he's got a section here, which I thought was really quite interesting. If we walk over here, hope you guys can hear me. This is our first video, by the way. But this is with Amateur Radio Emergency Services for Santa Cruz County. And we're trying to get this repeater up and running where Bonnie Doon in Santa Cruz can get some really good reception during an emergency. Jim's here with his 6x6, and he wants to see if it's going to fit inside or not.
I'll have to plane it a little bit. It will fit.
It will fit?
And
Okay.
then I can put a brace under here.
Okay. Oh, that would be really, really good. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep. Right. Yep. Okay, that would help a lot. So what we're planning on doing is putting a block and tackle up here at the very top of this here with a 6x6 back behind it. I'll show you. Let me go around here like this behind it. And that's almost directly in line with the mast. I think Jim engineered it specifically for that reason, if I recall correctly. And what we're going to do is use a block and tackle and see if we can't pull this up. We had thought about using a gin pole and having somebody go up in a harness and start putting the sections on, but you know what? I'm too old for this. Nobody else wants to do it, and I think we're going to hinge it. Mainly the reasoning behind that is because this mast actually has 3 pins on the bottom, and we can hinge it. So we're going to try and do that. All right, we'll be back in short. Okay, we're done for right now. We've discussed quite a few things as far as possibilities are concerned, and I think what we're going to do is try to make it just a little bit shorter on the mast itself. It's going to be a lot of work. So I've got to start calling around and seeing if somebody's willing to climb a tower, maybe a gin pole. If not, then we're going to have to figure out a way of pivoting that mast up. So we'll see how it goes. All right, that's it for today, and thanks for coming along with us. Bye. Hi everyone. We were headed on home, and I wanted to show this real quick also. We were in over here in the Santa Cruz Mountains. We had the Santa Cruz complex fires a couple of years ago, and Aries was involved in that as well. So I wanted to kind of show you guys as to y'all what we were seeing here. Let me see if I can rotate this around maybe. Let me turn this off. And this was the Santa Cruz complex fires. This is just a really small area. People have still not recovered yet, and they're still working away at it. Anyway, I wanted to show everybody this area right here. Okay.